It's the DHRC COVID show, day 157, and it's time once again to hear from our food, drink, and pandemic correspondent, Chick Fowl, who I believe is live from Tweed Green and reporting on up-to-the-minute COVID-19 developments. Hey, Chick, how is it with you? You didn't go back to Kansas for the lockdown then?
No, I didn't, Robert. I decided to stick it out here, mainly because there were no planes running across the Atlantic, duh.
All right.
But also because I could hunker down okay in my small flat up there to Old Town. So life's okay, I guess, but I gotta tell you about a rather unpleasant experience I had about 3 weeks into lockdown.
Oh, your Netflix subscription ran out?
Worse than that, Robert.
What could be worse?
Robert, have you been to the John lately?
The John? Oh, you mean that's a rather personal question, Chick. Well, I went just before the show, I guess. So about 30 minutes ago?
Well, good for you, Robert. But let me ask the folks at home. Any of you guys try to go to the John during lockdown? I mean, when you were out and about in downtown Peebles, that is, huh?
I think you'd better explain, Chick.
Sure. Okay. This is the scoop, Robert.
Scoop? What have you done, Chick? Surely you haven't been...
Geez, Robert, will you listen? There I was in Sainsbury's about 3 weeks into lockdown.
Sainsbury's? You used a scoop in Sainsbury's?
Robert, will you hold it in a minute? Which is more than I could do, I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead, Chick.
Okay, so I waited my 20 minutes to get in the darn place.
Sainsbury's?
Yeah, Sainsbury's. Queuing up just like all the other good citizens of Peebles. Kept 2 meters apart. Okay, I get it. So which way round the car park is the queue supposed to go? I mean, the last time I went, it was clockwise, past the disabled parking spaces. But then the other day, it was heading around the back of Holland and Sherry. Same to you, fella. I think he was saying there was just one baguette left. Asshole.
Oh, where's this going, Chick?
Inside. It was going inside. So I get in there and I start looking around for all the essentials. You know, flour, soap, hand sanitizer. Forget it. Nothing. You Scots have become a nation of bread makers and bum wipers, stockpiling pasta and soap in case Armageddon comes along, which it might just have done. So there I am, standing in the cold meats aisle, trying to figure out tonight's menu, when this overwhelming desire to have a pee comes over me.
Oh.
I mean, I can't control it. My back teeth were floating all of a sudden.
Why all of a sudden, Chick?
Old man's problems, Robert.
Oh,
Prostate. Yeah. I shouldn't have drunk that extra cup of tea. Anyway, I can't go home yet. There are too many items still on my list. But I had to, go, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we get the idea, Chick.
So I thought, Tesco's. Yes, that's it. They have a loo, and I could maybe get all the extra groceries there. Perfect. So I bought the stuff in my trolley, got out of Sainsbury's pronto, and raced round to Tesco. What do I find? A 20-minute queue all the way around the car park. My bladder won't last that long. No way. So back I go to the high street. There are toilets on School Brae. That'll do.
Were they open?
Hey, before I even checked on that, I got all muddled up about my gloves.
Gloves, Chick. It's the middle of summer.
My rubber gloves, Robert. Keep up, will you? Which gloves were contaminated after handling the trolley at Sainsbury's? Have I infected the steering wheel? And do I need gloves to hold my dick anyway?
Oh,
It's
dear.
not been anywhere I haven't been, and these days, I'm the only one that touches it.
Oh, I knew this report was a bad idea.
Anyway, to be on the safe side, I get out yet another pair of disposable gloves. Good job I went to Miller's just before lockdown and bought their last 5 boxes of disposable gloves.
A panic buy, Chick?
Hey, panic buying only applies to food.
Oh, what? Hand sanitizer? Loo rolls?
Listen, I'm trying to tell a story here, Robbie. Will you knock it off? So I get to the loos on School Brae. They're closed. It's the same story of the Kings Meadows car park. Can you believe it? I mean, what's a guy to do? I'm getting kind of desperate now, and it's hard to walk with your legs crossed. There could easily be an accident here, and boy, would that be embarrassing. And then another idea, the Eastgate. Yeah, I'll go to the grand old Eastgate, where we put on our award-winning shows.
Oh, nice name drop, Chick.
Yeah, I thought so too. So I rush round there. Ah, the Eastgate's closed too. I'm looking at lampposts by now, Robert. What about a cafe? A cafe? What about a pub? They're all closed. Where can I take a leak? I can't go home yet. I got a load of groceries I still need to get.
You had quite a problem, Chick.
You bet. But then I had an idea.
Uh-huh.
Tweed Green's not that far away.
What?
Could I? You bet I could.
Oh, no.
It was touch and go for a while, Robert, trying to keep an eye out for folks walking their dogs. But I did it. Boy, was I relieved.
Literally.
I tell you, Robert, there is one oak tree down on Tweed Green growing a whole load faster now. That's all I'm saying. And the moral of this story?
Seriously, there's a moral?
Don't expect to find an open toilet in downtown Peebles during lockdown. Anywhere. Except maybe Tesco. And be ready to queue there for a good 20 minutes. Go before you leave the house would be my advice. Jeez.
That's Chick Fowl, our food, drink, and pandemic correspondent, with his latest public service broadcast there, courtesy of the downright homespun radio company. And just a health warning, folks, that following Chick's example on this could land you in serious difficulties. So please keep it in until you get home and stay away from Tweed Green. We'll catch up with you later, Chick. Chick? Are you there?
What? Oh, hey, I thought I had turned the microphone off. Yeah, see you later, Robert.
Unbelievable.